The global war on terror saw naval aviation take on new challenges across land and sea, deploying advanced aircraft to support missions worldwide. In this video, we explore the powerful naval aircraft that played vital roles in combat, reconnaissance, and transport during these operations. North American's T-2 Buckeye served as a vital training platform for U.S. Navy and Marine Corps aviators well into the early years of the global war on terror, preparing pilots for advanced jet operations. Designed as an all-purpose trainer, it provided essential instruction in weapons delivery and carrier qualifications, with its final carrier quals completed in 2003. As the GWOT intensified, the T-2 was gradually replaced by the more modern T-45 Goshawk, but played a critical transitional role in shaping the skills of aviators who would go on to serve in combat. Douglas's TA-4 Skyhawk, derived from the Navy's long-serving light attack aircraft, continued to train advanced jet aviators during the early phase of the global war on terror. As a replacement for the TF-9J Cougar, it helped prepare pilots for fleet aircraft operations before being fully phased out in favor of the T-45 Goshawk. Bell's TH-57 Sea Ranger remained the primary training platform for all Navy, Marine Corps, and Coast Guard helicopter pilots during the global war on terror. At NAS Whiting Field, student aviators trained in critical skills such as hovering, auto-rotation, formation flying, and shipboard operations, foundational capabilities for missions flown in Iraq, Afghanistan, and beyond. The Sea Ranger's demanding flight characteristics ensured that war on terror-era pilots were thoroughly prepared for the operational challenges they would face in combat and support roles. McDonnell Douglas's C-9B Skytrain II continued to serve as a key logistics aircraft during the global war on terror, transporting personnel, cargo, and mission-critical supplies to forward-deployed units. Operated by Navy Fleet Logistics Squadrons and Marine Transport Squadron VMR-1, the C-9 supported sustained operations across the globe, building on its long record of reliable service. During the global war on terror, Beechcraft's C-12 Huron provided essential light transport services for the Navy and Marine Corps, moving personnel, supplies, and high-priority cargo across operational theaters. Its versatility and ability to operate from austere airfields made it a valuable logistics asset throughout the conflict. Although North American Rockwell's OV-10 Bronco was retired from Marine Corps service in 1995, its combat legacy carried into the global war on terror through a limited reactivation. In 2015, two OV-10s were deployed by U.S. Special Operations Command for a field evaluation program, flying combat missions in Iraq and Syria. These missions demonstrated the Bronco's enduring value in low-cost close air support and intelligence roles, even decades after its original service. Designed to replace the P-2 Neptune, Lockheed's P-3 Orion, a high-performance anti-submarine warfare (ASW) patrol aircraft equipped with extensive detection gear and capable of carrying torpedoes, depth bombs, mines, or nuclear weapons, has been a critical asset in the U.S. Navy's maritime patrol and reconnaissance missions. 50 years after its introduction, it has significantly contributed to the global war on terror by providing persistent intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) capabilities, enabling the detection and tracking of high-value targets across vast oceanic and littoral regions. Its advanced sensors and long-endurance flight capabilities supported coalition operations, enhancing maritime security and counterterrorism efforts worldwide. During the global war on terror, Lockheed's S-3 Viking shifted from its original anti-submarine role to become a key surveillance, targeting, and aerial refueling platform supporting carrier strike group operations. Its advanced sensors and ability to carry precision-guided munitions made it valuable for overland reconnaissance and maritime patrol missions in Iraq and surrounding regions. The Viking's versatility extended to high-profile missions, including transporting President George W. Bush aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln in 2003 during Operation Iraqi Freedom. The EA-6B Prowler, evolving from the A-6 Intruder and serving as the U.S. military's premier electronic attack platform, played a critical role in the global war on terror by jamming and destroying enemy radar systems, ensuring the safety of coalition air operations. Its first combat missions were flown in Vietnam, and its last supported operations Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom, with its Advanced Tactical Jamming System and high-speed anti-radiation missiles, HARM, providing unmatched electronic countermeasures. As highlighted in a 1991 Operation Desert Storm report, the Prowler's defense suppression capabilities were so vital that missions often did not proceed without its support, underscoring its indispensable contribution to counterterrorism efforts. The E-2 Hawkeye, dubbed the Airborne Sentinel by Grumman and the first aircraft designed specifically for Airborne Early Warning (AEW), has been a cornerstone of U.S. Navy operations, providing critical airborne battle management and command and control during the global war on terror. Operating from altitudes of 25,000 to 30,000 feet, with a radar range exceeding 230 miles, Hawkeyes have supported numerous close air support and battlefield interdiction missions by delivering real-time situational awareness and coordinating coalition air operations. Upgraded variants, including the E-2C and the advanced E-2D introduced in 2010, have enhanced its capabilities, ensuring effective command and control in complex counterterrorism environments. Boeing Vertol CH-46C Knight, a twin-rotor medium-lift helicopter, played a vital logistics and personnel transport role during the global war on terror, particularly in operations in Iraq and Afghanistan. Sea Knights, operated by Marine medium helicopter squadrons, conducted combat support missions under hostile conditions, moving troops, supplies, and wounded personnel across challenging terrain. Despite its Vietnam-era origins, the CH-46 remained a workhorse of marine aviation until its retirement in 2015, replaced by the MV-22 Osprey. The Bell HH-1K Iroquois, a variant of the UH-1 Huey developed for the U.S. Navy, was primarily used by Navy helicopter combat support squadrons for search and rescue and utility missions. During the global war on terror, it served in a limited but valuable role, providing base security, personnel transport, and medevac support in forward-deployed naval operations, particularly in coastal and littoral zones. It was primarily used in secondary roles, as newer platforms gradually assumed frontline duties. Bell's AH-1C Cobra, a twin-engine attack helicopter used by the U.S. Marine Corps, saw extensive service during the global war on terror in both Iraq and Afghanistan. It provided close air support, armed escort, and precision strikes in support of ground forces, particularly during major operations like Phantom Fury and Fallujah. Its integration of advanced targeting systems and night attack capability made it a critical asset in counterinsurgency and urban warfare environments throughout the conflict. The SH-2F Sea Sprite, a ship-based anti-submarine and utility helicopter, had largely been phased out of U.S. Navy service by the late 1990s, prior to the height of the global war on terror. However, a limited number continued to serve in Allied and reserve capacities, providing utility and logistical support in maritime security operations. While its direct combat role in the GWOT was minimal, the SH-2F contributed to coalition naval presence and support missions in the early 2000s. Sikorsky's MH-53 Sea Dragon played a key role in the global war on terror by conducting airborne mine countermeasures and heavy lift operations in support of naval and joint forces. It was deployed extensively in the Persian Gulf to clear maritime routes of mines and transport critical cargo and personnel during operations Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom. The Sikorsky SH-60 Seahawk, a multi-mission naval helicopter, was heavily utilized during the global war on terror for surface warfare, search and rescue, and anti-submarine operations. It was deployed aboard destroyers, cruisers, and aircraft carriers, where it provided critical support for maritime interdiction, special operations, and convoy protection in the Persian Gulf and Arabian Sea. Its versatility and advanced sensor systems made it a key asset in detecting threats and supporting both Navy and Joint Force missions throughout the conflict. Bell's AH-1W Super Cobra, a twin-engine attack helicopter operated by the U.S. Marine Corps, was a frontline asset throughout the global war on terror. It was extensively used in Iraq and Afghanistan, where it provided close air support, armed escort, and precision strike capabilities in support of ground operations. Equipped with advanced targeting systems and a wide range of weaponry, the Super Cobra delivered reliable firepower in high-threat environments, making it a critical component of Marine Air-Ground Task Force operations. The McDonnell Douglas AV-8B Harrier II, operated by the U.S. Marine Corps, played a critical close air support role during the global war on terror, particularly in Iraq and Afghanistan. Its ability to operate from forward bases and amphibious assault ships provided rapid response firepower in support of ground forces in remote and hostile environments. Its vertical short takeoff and landing capability made it especially valuable in austere conditions where conventional runways were unavailable. Grumman's F-14 Tomcat played a significant role in the early years of the global war on terror, flying combat missions over Afghanistan and Iraq before its 2006 retirement. Its precision strike capability using the Lantern targeting pod and JDAMs allowed it to provide close air support and interdiction during operations enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom. As the Navy's premier long-range fighter and strike platform at the time, the Tomcat demonstrated its versatility and effectiveness in the evolving demands of post-9/11 warfare. McDonnell Douglas's FA-18 Hornet played a critical role in the global war on terror, with Hornets flying from carriers in the North Arabian Sea during Operation Enduring Freedom in 2001, conducting precision strikes and air support missions over Afghanistan. Both Navy and Marine Corps FA-18A, C, and D models were extensively used in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2003, operating from aircraft carriers and land bases in Kuwait, demonstrating their versatility in air-to-air and air-to-ground roles. Hornets provided vital air support over Iraq and Afghanistan, delivering over 17,500 tons of ordnance and scoring the Navy's only MiG kills during Operation Desert Storm, a precursor to their sustained contributions in the global war on terror. Sikorsky's VH-3 Sea King, primarily used for VIP transport, supported critical logistics and personnel movement for high-ranking officials during the global war on terror, ensuring secure and rapid transport to and from key operational areas. Its role involved maintaining continuity of government operations, with Marine Helicopter Squadron 1 deploying VH-3s to facilitate secure transport for senior leaders overseeing missions in Iraq and Afghanistan from 2001 onward. From the deserts of Iraq to the mountains of Afghanistan, these aircraft played a vital role in the global war on terror, and now they stand as symbols of service and sacrifice at the National Naval Aviation Museum. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more stories from naval aviation history.